Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Shania Richburg, and today is Friday, March 15th, 2019. Here's today's UCF Nightly News Update. Many are shocked following the mass shooting that took place in New Zealand today. A shooting at two Christchurch mosques killed 49 people and wounded at least 40 during Friday night prayers. The shooting streamed live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, but has since been taken down. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern described the shooting as an act of terrorism. We will keep you updated on this developing story. The South American country Guyana's GDP per capita hovers just under $4,000, making it the second poorest country in South America. Nightly News reporter Jeremy Brunner has more on what UCF students are doing this spring break to help those in need.
Guyana is one of South America's northernmost countries, located just east of Venezuela. It is also one of the continent's poorest. That's why Volunteer UCF's Anita Tai is coordinating a trip to send students to Guyana.
They don't have a lot of funding, they don't have a lot of resources, and they don't have a lot of staff. So by going there, we would be fixing out their school. Also, we would be working at a community center, and then we would also be working with the kids.
Volunteer UCF sent students on 5 trips this spring break, but no group sent students further than Guyana. It's the first time UCF has a contingency of students heading to South America to volunteer, something trip coordinator Chris Colon is excited about.
It's very ambitious. A lot of precaution meetings went into it due to the fact that it's very far from the university. Usually the university likes to limit itself within sort of the Caribbean area. Usually Costa Rica is kind of the farthest they're gone.
Each of the 18 participants and coordinators have their own personal goals for the trip, but senior Daniela Ojeda is interested in learning more about the Guyanese culture.
I really want to learn more about how nonprofit organizations work in the developing countries. This was a chance for me to not just travel to the country, but to really bring something, not just take something from the country.
In Orlando, Jeremy Brunner, UCF Nightly News.
Those who went on this 7-day alternative spring break trip return from Guyana tomorrow. And in sports, the men's basketball team is back in action today against the Memphis Tigers. The Knights will begin their play in the AAC tournament. After earning a bye in round 1, the Memphis Tigers advanced to the quarterfinals after a win in round 1 against Tulane. The game will take place in Memphis, where the Knights lost against the Tigers earlier this season. Head coach Johnny Dawkins says the team is well prepared to get revenge on their opponent.
They're a very talented team, and they're an older team. So we know with that type of atmosphere that they'll have there, because it is like a home court game for them. They're going to, they've played very well at home. They've been very confident. They've played very fast.
A win today would send the Knights to the semifinals on Saturday. The winner of the tournament earns automatic entry into the NCAA tournament beginning next week. Tip-off is set for 2 p.m. After a 1-day break from the Yale Series win, the Knights baseball is hitting the field again tonight at home to take on VCU. After demonstrating their aggressive and successful offense against Yale, the Knights are ready to take on the VCU Rams. Looking to win the 3-game series, the Knights are hoping to continue improving their pitching. Head coach Greg Lovelady hopes for the pitching to keep getting better while being able to last deep into the game.
We just got to continue to get better. We got to play more like we did these last 2 games. But again, that's the goal of the season, is to continually get better every single day. So it's a big challenge. Obviously, we got to finish this segment off the right way. Our last weekend before conference, and so.
The Knights are facing a tough offensive team in VCU. Having 3 strong pitchers, Lovelady says this will offensively be a big challenge. Going into the conference-like game, the Knights are prepared and ready to go into tonight's match. The game is set to start at 6 p.m. at John Uliano Park. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today is the perfect day to go outside and soak up some rays. It is mostly sunny with a high of 86 degrees. There is a slight breeze with some winds coming from south winds, coming in at around 10 miles per hour. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of 65 degrees. And for tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 77 degrees throughout the day. But the rain might make an appearance, as there is a 30% chance. And by nighttime, we will have a low of 58 degrees. Despite this small chance of showers tomorrow, we couldn't have asked for any more perfect weather for spring break. And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Twitter at UCF Nightly News. Also, be sure to check back with us on Monday for another Nightly News update. I'm Shania Richburg. Have a great day.